You're falling into a black hole. In 3 minutes, you will become something. Not light, not heat, something you could never imagine.
Starlight bends to the edge of the hole and vanishes. No reflection, no echo, nothing.
The first thing you see isn't the black hole. It's the light surrounding it. A huge, twisted, glowing disk. The accretion disk. Debris from stars, torn apart by gravity, countless rocks, gas and dust falling into the void, spinning at impossible speeds. They collide. They rub against each other, heated to hundreds of millions of degrees, thousands of times brighter than the sun. But this disk looks wrong. You see an arc above it. One below it, one behind it. It looks like someone folded the disk in half. It wraps around the black hole from every direction. This isn't an illusion. This is gravity bending light. You shouldn't see light from the back of a black hole, but gravity bends it. Bends it around the black hole and delivers it to your eyes. You're not looking at a disk, you're looking at warped space itself. Light doesn't travel straight here. The very concept of straight no longer exists. You pass through the hundreds of millions degree accretion disk. Somehow you're still alive, and you keep falling. You've reached 1.5 times the Schwarzschild radius from the center. Physicists call this the photon sphere. Here, gravity is absurdly strong. Light can orbit the black hole, not just bend. A complete, perfect circle. You test it. You turn on your flashlight and shine it straight ahead. The light doesn't fly away. It curves into an arc, travels a full circle around the black hole and hits you in the back of the head.
You turn around and you see your own back. No mirror.
No reflection, just light traveling in a circle along curved space, letting you see yourself, your front and your back, bend into the same path. And you suddenly realize something. If you tried to stop falling right now, you'd need more thrust than any engine in physics could ever produce. You can't stop. You're not choosing to fall. The curved space itself is pushing you. Sliding toward the void, you glance back at the universe behind you. The stars are still there. The direction you came from is still there. But something is wrong. They're speeding up. Distant stars move at speeds visible to the naked eye. Nebulae surge and swirl. It's like someone pressed fast forward. You look at your watch. The second hand ticks normally. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Your heartbeat is normal. Your breathing is normal. Everything is normal. But you have a friend from a distance who is watching you through a telescope from a safe place. And what he sees is another story. In his eyes, you are slowing down. Your hand is raised. To him, it takes an hour to reach halfway. Your skin shifts from normal to orange, to red, to deep red, because the light reflecting off your body is stretched by gravity. Wavelengths get longer, frequencies get lower. In his universe, you will hover forever at the edge of the black hole. A slowly fading shadow, never falling in, never gone. But you know the truth. You didn't stop. You feel yourself speeding up. His eternity and your present are the same event. This isn't an illusion. This isn't an instrument error. Time itself is being torn apart between you. From this moment on, you live in two different speeds of time. You can never sync up again. You cross it. No wall. No line in the event horizon. No alarm. Nothing tells you you've just crossed the most absolute boundary in the universe.
You feel no change.
Space still looks the same. Your hands are still your hands. Your feet are still your feet. But one thing has changed forever. You can never go back. Not because you don't have enough fuel, not because you don't have enough speed, but because outside no longer exists as a direction. Inside the event horizon, space and time have swapped places in a way you can never understand. Go left, it leads to the singularity. Go right, it leads to the singularity. Fly up, it leads to the singularity. The singularity isn't in front of you. The singularity is your future. Trying to escape the singularity is like trying to escape tomorrow outside a black hole. You can't. No one. No technology. No civilization can. Outside a black hole, you can't outrun tomorrow. Inside a black hole, you can't outrun the singularity. You keep falling. Now gravity becomes uneven. Your feet, closer to the singularity, are pulled much harder. Your head, farther away, is pulled much lighter. This difference is called tidal force. At first, it's gentle, like someone tugging your ankle. Then it gets stronger, your spine stretches, your shoulders squeeze inward. Gravity lines converge toward the center, pulling you vertically, crushing you horizontally. You're pulled into a stick, then a rope, then a thread. physicists have a name for this process: spaghettification. That's not a metaphor. That's an official physics term. You are spaghetti now. Molecules are torn apart. Atoms are torn apart. Electrons are stripped away. Atomic nuclei are shattered. You are no longer a person. You are a stream of elementary particles, falling faster and faster toward a point with no volume. You arrive, but the word arrive has no meaning here, because this isn't a place. The singularity isn't a point in space. It's a moment in time. Your final moment. Infinite density, infinite curvature, zero volume. Every equation of general relativity breaks here. Every answer is infinity. Infinity isn't a number. It's physics saying, I don't know anymore. It's not you that collapsed, it's physics itself. All the rules we use to describe the entire universe, from galaxies to atoms at this point, all fail. No one knows what happens at the singularity, because the concept of happens may no longer exist here. Even the word happen doesn't apply, because time ends here. Your mass is added to the black hole, making it slightly heavier. You are carbon, you are water, you are protein. You are 600,000 cells. You are electrical signals jumping between synapses. Now, you are gravity. You are curved space-time. Your mass is still there, but you are not. It's not that you are dead. It's that the state of being alive no longer applies.
On your last journey, you became a photon in the sun's core.
You struggled in darkness for 170,000 years and finally broke free. Flew through 150 million kilometers of void and landed on a person's face. This time is different. This time you've become curved space-time. You will never rush out. No one will ever feel you. Never. But luckily, you're still sitting here. Your fingers can still feel the warmth of the screen. Your chest still rises and falls. You're still breathing, because you didn't really fall in. But for those few minutes, your brain wasn't so sure. If it's night right now, go to the window, look up, find the Milky Way, in the direction of the galactic center. There's something you can't see. You can't see it not because it's too far, not because it's too small, but because no light can ever escape it. But it's there, waiting there. You've never really looked at the dark places in the night sky, the stars and the darkness between them, the places you thought were empty. You always thought that the night sky was just a few bright stars in the darkness. No, the black holes are the ones that let the stars shine for a little while. This was your third journey. Next time, we go somewhere more extreme than a black hole, the first second of the Big Bang. Not the story after the universe was born. The moment of birth itself. You're not just watching science, you're inside it.